Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video, but hey guys, sorry if you hear cars in the background or you might hear a few motorcycles. I couldn't film inside. Kids are loud, and I need to make this happen. I have goals, and one of my goals is to build this channel, and I have to make a video. So we're gonna have to do it. I want to talk to you about one of the most important things to do at the very beginning. The very beginning, this is something you need to establish for yourself, and this is something that will carry you out through your entire financial independence journey. And that is to realize what your why is. Why do you want to achieve this? You need to focus on that. You need to figure that out, make it crystal clear, and make sure that it's authentic, it's deep, it's really you. It's not something you heard from somebody else, you adopted from them, but it's actually what you want, what you've been desiring, what is worth going through all this pain for you. Because the truth is, this entire process is very painful. As you're saving diligently, and everyone's telling you that you're missing out on life, and you're having all these arguments. They're calling you cheap, or they're getting annoyed. Your friends are getting annoyed because you don't want to come out. When you see all your friends get new cars or new houses, and you're still living in an apartment, even if you own the entire building, it still doesn't feel the same. There's that all these factors. It gets to you if you don't have a why. So the first thing is you need to really understand what you think your purpose on this earth is and why you want to be financially independent. The paradox of it all is that you can't really know your purpose unless you have a lot of time to discover yourself, to see what you were put on this earth for. And to have all this time to think and sit, you kind of need freedom. But if you're working 9 to 5, and then on your time off you're distracting yourself with TV and just trying to anything you're trying to distract and reward yourself for putting in all that hard time at your 9 to 5, you're never gonna have time to really be alone, think and realize and discover what you believe your purpose is, what really fires you up. You just have these things that people told you are going to fire you up. So that's the biggest paradox of it all, is that you need time to figure this out, but you don't have time now. You have time later after you reach financial independence, which is really hard. But I encourage you, anytime that you have, try to instead of sitting on Instagram and letting other people tell you what you should be doing and what your goals should be. Try to discover, what would my authentic goals be? What is deep inside my heart? What do I really want from life? What do I want to accomplish? What would I want written on my tombstone? What's the one thing that I want to be known for? And that will change with time. But I guarantee you, the more time you spend thinking about these things, it will start building up inside of you. And when you identify with something and it clicks, you will have the fuel to burn, to be able to push through all the hard times and through the years that it will take to reach financial independence. For us, that we weren't exactly sure what it was when we started. We kind of just stumbled upon this, but it became very clear when, to me, that I couldn't have a normal life when I went to Africa, and I saw the way people lived there, but not just the way I saw, because I knew how people lived there, but when I felt what I felt inside, I could not put into words. I had literally never in my entire life felt so good and so fulfilled in every single moment. I mean, from the moment I woke up, I was living. I felt it tangibly, that this is what I was meant for, to be here, to be able to help. And that those moments were those weeks that I spent there, I felt that every single moment. I literally didn't want to go to sleep at night because it felt so good.
Let's go, buddy. You got it. You got it. You got it. Look at him. Look at him. Professional.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling him, man, this is how I'm feeling. And he said he's feeling the same way. And And that guy actually ended up, I mean, he's financially free way before us. He straight up went home that after that trip, and he ended up made a plan. He quit his job, and him and his wife moved out there. So they did it, and when I was talking with them, I'm like, "God, this is what I gotta do too." And I go home and I tell my fiance, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, okay, maybe." And we got married. She didn't really buy it, but then eventually I just got tired of trying to convince her. And I'm like, I started praying. I'm like, God, if you want us to do this, you convince her. So we bought tickets and we went to Kenya. And on our last day there, she turns to me and she tells me, Ben, I could live here. And then we knew that was our biggest why, is we wanted to have financial freedom so that when we wanted to do this, when we wanted to go, even if it was for 2 weeks, for a month, or for half a year, we would have the ability to go and not have to worry about money, about our housing, about losing the job. We would be able to go whenever we wanted to and be able to help whoever we wanted to. And that has predominantly been our why. As after we had kids, we got a second why. We realized we wanted to be home with our kids. We wanted to be able to be there for our kids. Instead of being able to just provide them with money, we wanted to be able to provide them with experiences, with love, be able to teach them ourselves what we think is important in life, how we want them to look at life. And that's become our second why. Those two reasons are enough to push me through any hard times, through any sucky jobs, through as much physical labor as my body can take. It doesn't matter, because that to me is worth it. If you can figure out that why for yourself, you will be able to push through. You will be able to make it. It's just a matter of time. After that point, it's not even a question anymore. So yeah, figure out your why and you'll be unstoppable. I would be interested to see if anyone who heard this has an idea of what their why is, and if they want to share it, put it down in the comments. If not, please subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, and can't wait to see what you guys say. Peace.